Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Entrepreneur Speaks. These are series of interviews with entrepreneurs about what's happening to them and their business. Now, today we have two very interesting people with us. Let's hear what they say about their new business venture in this period of COVID-19 and see how things have been doing for them. Let's look. Hi, Nick. This is Nick, and that is John. Yes. So, hello. So yes, both of you have a very interesting website, really targeted audience, parents. Can you tell us a little bit more about your website?
All right, thank you. So basically, right, KidServe is all about, we're trying to create a family platform where we are able to, have groceries and household items, basically products and needs that fulfill a family needs and family problems. So on KidServe, you're able to find fresh groceries. You're able to find the household items that are related to the house. You're able to find snacks and organic snacks that are related to, children preference. So basically, we're trying to help parents, to be a one-stop place for them to solve the household and groceries items.
Okay. So how does this whole platform started? Because you started quite a few months ago, right? And I think now we are right in, this COVID-19 period. Is there any vision? What is the vision for the platform?
Yeah, so prior to this, right, we were actually both working in a technology company, and we saw the rising trend of actually e-commerce. Yeah, that in 2023, we will actually hit the mass, adoption of e-commerce, and people are very comfortable to shop online, even with groceries. Yeah, so. And we went straight to actually do a survey among 300 people, and 90% that came back, surprisingly, were all parents. So that was when we decided to actually focus very much on serving their needs. And then from there, we noticed that, like John has said, we look into nutrition, look into the value that they are looking for, and make it easy for modern parents to actually cook a nutrition meal for their family. Because one of the things we have taken note is also, it takes a whole village to raise a child. But in today's modern society, it's very challenging to journey this alone as a parent. Yeah.
Okay. So target audience is very much young parents who doesn't seem to have much time to cook, yeah? So you're making it like a one-stop shop. Besides they can buy, I think, good things there, right? And you also have a very interesting column, which is called recipe. You have actually very interesting recipe for the parents. Can you tell us something about the recipe and maybe, your chef that came up with this recipe?
Sure. So why we came out with recipe, right? Because we realized that, when we did the groceries, when Nick, we came out from the IT industry, and we actually went into the wet market for a season of time. To really be on the ground to understand how all this fresh produce actually, to understand more about the products itself. Yeah. So what we realize is that there are a lot of parents who are modern parents nowadays, the young parents. They have, I would say that they are not very familiar with, the different kind of like vegetables, potatoes. There are like 10 kind of potatoes. So they're not very familiar with them. And also because being in this new generation, right, young parents are spending time working. They do not have time to really cook. So they don't really have a lot of knowledge on ideas of what kind of recipes can be cooked for the family. So what we're trying to do with these recipes is that we are trying to just provide them with additional ideas to give them, more recipes that they can actually consider for the family. To kind of rotate as well. So to create this recipe, we have actually invited a couple of chefs that we know who are able to create easy meals, easy to cook meals. Okay. Yeah, so that's why we try to curate all this kind of recipes so that the parents can actually, have more ideas on top of what they normally cook, and then we can hope that can inspire them to cook more for the family and to spend more time with the children.
That's a good idea, having this spend time with the family through eating together, right? Yes. Yeah. So, with this period, how is the e-com business for you? Has it been raised in the demand? Have you been very busy?
I think we have prepared in terms of our marketing what we are supposed to do. But I think with COVID-19 situation, it actually helped us to spend less to reach to a greater audiences. Yeah, in fact, that kicks us with a good kickstart for the last couple of 2-3 months, and then allowing us to get to know a lot of new customers, and from there word of mouth start to help us to actually invite a lot of referrals, friends to our platform itself. Yeah. So in fact, we have a good return of 60% of regular customers that keep coming back week after week. Yeah, because they are used to having a platform like ours to serve them.
I think you are more than an e-com platform, definitely, because I look at the recipe that you provide. They are all very nutritional meal, and you actually segregate into a different age group, right, for the kids. So you really think for the kids. Yeah. So for this coming up this recipe, is it very tough? Did your chef do a lot of experiment, and how is the feedback? Are your audience or your shoppers or your customers, are they able to take it? Do they like?
Yeah, actually, you point out a very valid point. It's actually not easy to create these recipes.
Yes.
So actually, for us, right, other than just chefs, our vision is actually to involve a community rather than just the chefs itself. The reason why we started the chef is because we wanted to find, because I mean, like the chef know it best. So we are trying to get recipes right that are easier to cook. It's also fun, you know, and not boring, but easy to cook as well. So the chef were able to help us with that. But I think moving forward, right, what really will help is that we are trying to get the community to be involved in these recipes, where we open this up to parents and mothers who are willing to contribute. It's all about sharing, right? It's all about sharing of ideas. You know, one mother will not be able to cook as much as 5 mothers. And if 5 mothers come together, they will have more dish than they ever had. Yeah, so I think kids love, yes, you're right. The focus is always on the children. You know, that's why Kids Love came about. The needs of the children has to be met. You know, children are growing so distant from the family. They are connected to the internet. So what we really hope is that the parents, we can lower the barriers for parents to really spend time with the children. Because we may not see this now, but the thing is that when a child grows into their teenagers and their youth, right, they grow with in their life. They don't experience it when they're a child, but when they're in their teenager stage, that's where the work happens, and that's where they feel the lack of love coming in. And that's why love is very important for us. So for that wise, we do not want just the chef to contribute. We want the parents themselves to contribute as well.
That's interesting.
Correct. That will be something that we will get looking to in the near future, where Kids is all about the parents and the community. So it's not our platform; it's their platform, and we want them to really be the contributors of this, so that different parents can leverage on one another.
I think that is a very good idea, because you have parents that are cooking, experimenting, and they can actually contribute to the recipe, right? And I think they'll be very proud to be able to see the recipe on your website. And so we're looking forward to that. Yes, that is something interesting.
Some very professional moms, they can cook really, really, really well. And then there are some where they have the passion to cook, but they just don't know how. So we just hope that, others can come together, because at the end of the day, it's good for their family.
Yes. And I really like the idea that beside your recipe, you have the shopping cart already. So you're telling people, whatever you see, you like it, buy it now, right? So there's really an immediate call to action there. So yes, it's very interesting, and I can see that you actually had a chart for the nutrition, right? So that you are trying to have it a balanced meal, telling parents to have a balanced meal, right, and to cook for the kids. Okay, very, very good concept, and I think this is what we need. And now being the COVID-19 period, I think lots of family are spending time at home, so they will be able to cook, and conveniently you deliver to their home, right? And the interesting style for them to put it together, to create on their own. Thank you very much, both of you, for being on our interview. I think it's a very interesting website. We'll definitely check it out. All our viewers, please go and visit their website, and I'm sure you have something there for you, right? Thank you, both of you. Nick and John, thank you for your time. Take care. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.